Hello Gemini, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for you with some tea leaf cards and some tarot cards. I'm not putting a date on this reading, but it is a general reading, so please keep in mind that you should take what you like and leave the rest for someone else. Also, don't make it fit if it doesn't fit, okay? Move on. Also, please go check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to make sure you're getting all of the messages that correlate with your natal chart. Let's go ahead and jump right in, get the messages that need to come out. This is not going to be a very long reading, but it is going to be very informational. Lots of cool stuff for you to take away, okay? The first message is purse. Pay attention to your finances. Interesting. So, the first thing I get with this card here is that you could be having some expenses that maybe are unplanned. Also, just make sure that you aren't spending on what you don't need to spend on, and only, you know, really pay attention to how you're investing as well, because nowadays in the economy the way that it is, there's a lot of stuff going on, especially in the housing market and in the stock market. So just pay attention to your finances, especially how you're spending your money, okay, or investing. We have harp, great happiness. That's a beautiful message. Great happiness. That is a very clear message. I don't know what else to say about that. Okay, it is what it is. And younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. So this could be anything. I mean, if you're a man watching the video, you could be dating a younger woman, okay? Or there could be someone you're interested in who's younger than you, okay? If you're a woman watching this video, you could be dealing with, you know, maybe a friend, family member, anybody really, or the same sex when it comes to lovers or a relationship, okay? Please put it how it resonates for you. So, interesting messages. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say, and pull some messages from here. Usually I have, I do spreads usually, but today I'm going to just throw out some messages. Again, as I said, there is no date on this reading, so I'm just going to throw cards and find out what's going on with you. This could have already happened. It could be in the process of happening, or it could be upcoming events that occur, okay? So let's check out your energy. All right, let's get right into it. Spirit, what do we have for our beautiful Geminis? We have, to start out with, the Eight of Emotions and Awakening. Beautiful. So with these two cards right off the bat, I believe that there might have been something that you walked away from, or maybe you're thinking about walking away from something. Again, this could be something that maybe you've learned a great lesson from. Maybe this is something that has taught you how to really hone in on who you are. This could be a relationship. It could be even a job, okay? And, you know, you could just be thinking about it right now. You could just be contemplating whether or not you want to move into a direction different than what you are in now. Meaning the Eight of Emotions is talking about doing that, walking away, okay? The Awakening card is a truth, okay? This card talks about truth. It talks about, again, painful lessons that you've had to experience, things that have had to, kind of like realizations that have had to come into your existence in order for you to learn something. So I do feel that if you haven't done so already, you may be walking away from a situation, okay? All right, let's see what else we have. What other messages does Gemini need to hear? Seven of Inspiration and the Four of Voices. So I do feel here, Gemini, that you have had to keep your defenses up just a little bit, okay? This could be with another person. This could be in a situation with maybe a group of people. Put it how it resonates for you. But I do feel here that you've had to keep your defenses up. You've had to really kind of back people away from you, people maybe who want to bring you down, or people who maybe don't want to see you succeed, okay? Maybe even just people that are unawakened, asleep, okay? People who just don't know better, I guess I can say that, because, you know, when someone's asleep, they don't always know they are, right? But I do feel that you've had to really endure some things from the world around you, people around you, okay? And I do feel here that you might need to really think about taking some time to do some self-care, because there could be a lot of pressure or stress or anxiety on you right now, depending on your situation, okay? I do feel whatever your situation is, nonetheless, I do feel there is something here that you've been thinking about walking away from, something that you've been very defensive of or about. And I feel that if you take a little bit of time to really rest and rejuvenate and think about how you're going to maneuver in a strategic way instead of in a fast, abrupt way, because sometimes that can be dangerous, right? If you're not taking the time to do things right, make the right decision. So, before you walk away, if you haven't done so yet, and this could be in a relationship, a job, a friendship, anything, whatever you're going through here that this is talking about, take that time to think about it before you actually make your move, okay? Let's go ahead and jump in and see what this Eight of Emotions is, this walking away. Okay, let's get some clarification. We have the Ten of Inspiration. Yes, lots of burden. I feel that you've been very burdened, Gemini. You've had a lot on your plate. Okay, you've had a lot on your plate. Lots of burdens. Now, these burdens could be, very specific to you. Okay, put that how it resonates. But I do feel that you're walking away from that, or you're thinking about walking away from those burdens, okay? Tens are completion. So I feel like you're kind of done with whatever has been hindering you, okay? Too many. Sorry, too many. One more for the Eight of Cups, please, for Gemini. One more for the, thank you. Yeah, so you've had to, really, really evaluate the burdens that you've had to endure. The Strength talks about enduring something that was difficult, okay? So again, you could be just thinking about how you're going to maneuver. I'll give you an example. If this is a job, for example, okay? If this is a job, you may have experienced a lot of pressure on the job, whether it's due to drama on the job, people who are just difficult, or maybe not even that. Maybe the pay isn't good. Whatever it is, okay, it's obviously something that's been really burdensome on you. It's taking some strength for you to stay. It's taking some strength for you to endure all of that burden, whatever that is for you. And that's the reason why you're thinking about walking away from this, okay? It has taught you some really good lessons. So let's see what this Awakening card is talking about here, okay? We have the Chariot in reverse. One more, please. Two more. Okay. So we have the Chariot in reverse, the Seven of Voices, and the Five of Voices. Yes. So I feel that the lesson that you've learned here, Gemini, is that you have to have some patience. You have to really take the time instead of moving quickly, as I said. Really understand that you need to kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Retreat. Just retreat a little bit, okay? To think about, take some time to think about with this Four of Voices, right? Take some time to think about this, because I do feel here that you are dealing with someone who's difficult. We have the Seven of Voices and the Five of Voices. There is someone here who is manipulative with their words. Someone who could possibly be difficult to work with, difficult to deal with, difficult to communicate with. And I feel that this has been the burden. This has been what's really taught you a lesson here. Whatever that lesson is, maybe you have learned that when someone communicates with you in a harsh way, just to walk away from that instead of trying to argue, okay? Instead of trying to fight, instead of trying to win, right? I think the lesson here is that you definitely need to retreat, and instead of, feel so defensive that you have to speak up on it or you have to defend yourself. And I feel that that's what you've been doing. And it could be very hard for you. You're a Gemini, right? Geminis don't put up with anyone's BS, right? I'm a Gemini, so I can tell you that I will tell you exactly what I think of you, okay? And I don't hold back. So I feel that this energy here with the Seven of Inspiration is talking about you getting defensive and having to retreat. As you can see, this person does look like she's kind of retreating, right? She's trying to keep her mouth shut here. Let's see what this is about, this Seven of Wands here. Seven of Inspiration. Nine of Inspiration and the Muse of Inspiration. Beautiful. So lots of wands here. And I do feel here that yes, you have the Nine and the Ten of Wands, okay? So I feel that although you have been burdened and you're trying to figure out how to retreat, or you're trying to do your best to avoid or act defensively, right? Or acting defensively, you're trying to kind of maintain your sanity for lack of a better word, because sometimes when people are difficult, I know it can be hard, especially if their words are harsh and they're maybe even not telling the truth. Geminis are all about truth. So I feel here that with the 9 and the 10, but the 9 coming after the 10, this is really saying that you're doing your best to maintain your sanity, as I said. And you're, coming across as the Muse of Inspiration. So you are taking the lead. You're taking the lead in a situation here and not allowing someone to take your power away. I do feel that you are taking back your power. Okay, you're taking back your power. And although it's, difficult for a Gemini not to speak the truth or be straightforward with their communication, I feel here that the lesson that you've learned in this situation, very particularly, very specifically, there is this very specific situation here. You'll know what it is for you, and it's going to be different for everybody, okay? But I feel that with this particular situation, you've learned to kind of retreat and maintain your integrity. Okay, that's a better word than sanity, right? So, yeah, you're doing that, and although that I feel that that's the best way to do it, that's what I feel you're doing here. Okay, sometimes it's not easy, but I feel that this is what you're doing. And really, advice from Spirit too is also saying to take the time to do self-care. You could be doing that as well. Let's look at this Four of Voices here. We have the Eight of Materials. Okay, so yeah, I'm really feeling here that you need to step away. This could be a job, okay? The Eight of Pentacles, or the Eight of Materials in the upright, talks about work, but it's in the reverse, and I'm feeling that you kind of need to just take a break from work. You need to kind of just move with strategy. Be careful that you're not, with the 10 of Inspiration, that you're not breaking your back for these people, or if this is an organization, if this is a boss, that you're not going, so far as to put yourself in a situation that's gonna break you, okay? Because sometimes companies can do that to us, right? Companies can work you hard and not appreciate you for what you're doing, okay? So I feel that you really need to take a break from work. We have the 7 of Materials and the Ace of Inspiration. So I do feel here with these 2 cards here right below, with the 8 and then the 7, I do feel you do this retreat. I keep hearing the word retreat. Taking time out for yourself. Taking time to do the things that you love to do. If you're an artist, you could be really doing something that you love to do, like on the side maybe. If you do jewelry, or you're a painter, or if you're a writer, whatever it is for you. I feel that with the Ace of Inspiration, this is really saying that doing these types of things can take you away from the stress of everyday life, everyday work, and the things that, sometimes can take a lot of our time outside of our family, outside of what we love to do. And I feel that that you do have some sort of either hobby or side hustle that makes you happy, and I feel that you should do that more. Okay, if you haven't found the time to do that, please do that. Okay, Spirit is really saying that you need to take the time to do things for yourself. That way, when stuff like this occurs in your everyday situation at work or with friends or family, you have something to go to, so that you can release some of the stress through that art, whatever you do, or through that song if you're a musician, or through whatever. Okay, a book. If you're writing, you can do some free writing. I think that's what it's called, freehand writing. I don't know what it's called. Sorry about that. If you're a writer, I'm sorry, I don't know the terminology, but when you just write whatever you feel, and sometimes that can release some of your tension or stress from other things. Okay, so yeah, I do feel here that there is a lesson you've learned in this situation. You could be thinking about walking away from it and maybe pursuing this passionate new beginning with something that you really, really are meant to do, something that you love to do. So whatever you decide, I wish you the best of luck, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed the reading today. If you did, please like the video and subscribe if you aren't subscribed yet. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. I love you guys. Thanks for being here again. Until next time, namaste.